Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you today. We are checking out Ratten Reich, whatever it takes. So this is a World War II game. I believe it's like an RTS, like strategy, maybe XCOM-y. I don't know. I didn't look that closely, okay? Because I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks very stereotypical. And then I realized that everyone was rats. And then when I was like looking into it and like seeing if there was extra trailers and stuff for it, I saw this picture, which I couldn't help but laugh because it makes me think about like when you see that Halloween stuff and you see like a skeleton with like bone boobs and you're like, boobs don't have bones, but you just really wanted to make that skeleton feminine, didn't you? And here we are with a mouse that is just like, what if we made a sexy mouse for our mouse war game? That'll bring in the views. That's what we'll get. We'll get the sales with rat boobs. I mean, you might, okay? I don't know. You're welcome to say what you sexy rat, stupid sexy rat. God damn it. Take my money. Yeah. So I don't fully know beyond that it is a old war style game that is, instead of humans, they're rats. Maybe a special unit is a cat that you can sick on. Stupid sexy Flanders. Exactly. All right, so we have a Kickstarter trailer, the gameplay trailer, and then an exclusive gameplay trailer dating all the way back from September in 2021 to the summer of gaming in 2022 that happened back in June. So let's go. It's gonna be great. Maybe.
Rats are coming!
Is one side rats and the other side like weasels? That's illegal. Yeah, look at this like live action XCOM strategy going on here. Maybe one side is mouses and the other is ratses. Gritty realism. Oh man. So gritty and realistic when I watch a bunch of rats fighting each other in trench warfare. Dynamic destruction. You know, I think the worst part about all of this is that it actually looks all right. Like in terms of like the general like what you're going for, it's like got a pretty actual decent art direction. The visual quality is actually like decently high. The gameplay doesn't look bad. You got hamster wheels and you got sexy rat boobs. Like there's more going on here than I feel like there should be. I'm not upset by it. I'm just concerned by it. Can I have a rat be a plague carrier for ironic sense? I mean, maybe. I mean, if they, depending on how many factions there are, if they want the factions to feel different, they gotta have something that makes them apart from one another. All right, so this is the first gameplay trailer. This looks very similar to what we just watched. Are these the same length? These are not the same length. They're also a month apart from each other. So I'll just let it go. It's very, very samey in the beginning though. I mean, this is clearly like a cinematic, that first part, and so that's probably already done. Like, they're not going to alter the cinematic. This is still the same. 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 Here's where the other video relatively ended at.
Something that has to be done.
Okay. You ever think the angles in anime are a little weird? Oh shit! They got dirigibles. We're fucked. All right. So that's all from last year. We got another minute and 30 seconds that we can see of what they've added. Oh no! What did you do? What did I do? To see what has changed in the time since. Pause. This isn't big enough. I want my quality and I want it bigger. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Show me more. Stupid sexy rat. Alright, so you can like click on the individual soldiers that you want to play and you can give them orders, or you can drop into first person view. Call of Duty, Ratigan's Revenge. There's a lot happening here. Like, you actually have a decent amount of quality design going into this, which, good job? RR. I realize that it's probably like, it's the Ratten Reich is what that is, RR, but it also just makes me think of the Red Ribbon Army from freaking Dragon Ball. Pre-alpha starting soon. So really what that means is that the game's a long way away. So I do have the Steam page pulled up. There is not any type of date or anything on this, but look at this shot. Look at this fucking Nazi rat. Oh my god. So this is 10 minutes of like actual breakdown gameplay. We're not gonna play through this whole bit, but we can take a little bit of a look here. I don't think it's actually that much of XCOM, Eve, because XCOM is turn-based, right? It's a turn-based tactics strategy RPG where like you control one unit, place it, move it, give it an action. This is more like, I don't know. I mean, because it doesn't pause, right? You're giving the units live commands, so you're able to like really zoom in and take control of individual units. More like Red Alert. The reason I don't say like Red Alert is just because like there's like 8 units on the screen, right? Because like Red Alert, you know, you're building a base, you're building an army and stuff like that. And sometimes in the campaign, they'll have smaller like focus missions where you only have a few units and you have to be very specific about the actions that you take. But this is so much more narrow in the individual sense of it, of what you're doing and what you're working with, which makes sense if you're able to use like that first person view. It like that first person control is going to give you a massive edge in this. I don't know if this game is meant to have any type of multiplayer, but I feel like it could, but it'd be a very large significant question of what that would ultimately mean, because with that individualized control you could really you're not relying on like, oh, this unit does 12 damage, this enemy has 20 health, but it also is resistant to this type of unit. So you're doing like the rock, paper, scissors type stuff of like rocket beats tank, tank beats, you know, other tank, or it can just drive over the infantry units that you'll see in RTS games. So, but it doesn't look bad at all. It's clearly like not close in terms of actual like progress, but that's probably because they're actually putting some effort and some work into it. Like, it definitely doesn't look like they just decided on a meme game and started cranking out a meme game. It looks like they decided on what feels like a meme and putting some actual sweat and grease into it. So, yeah, I mean, you got a ways to wait, because if they are advertising a pre-alpha that's starting soon, this game's got some time left before you start to see it. But you know, I'll admit I clicked on it because of rat boobs, and I'm not actually upset about what it ended up being in the end, because it actually ended up being like way better than I think it should have been at all. But yeah, so Ratten Reich, there, a pretty damn decent looking strategy RTS style game. I realize that's redundant because RTS stands for real-time strategy, so just mock me for that. Where you have the ability to take control of individual units like Total War style, but it definitely looks like taking control of a unit definitely has a little bit more value than it does in Total War, because there's some Total War games where you can grab like a single soldier out of a unit, and that's just so useless. But yeah, all right. Anyway, there you go. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, it's a product, and it's not actually that bad of one, as silly as it initially seemed. If you want to keep the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if I do see you in one of the other videos, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.